Hello, I'm Heather from Heal with Heather Kristen, here with the Zodiac readings for July. Today I'm going to be using the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck by Colette Baron Reid, along with my own Oracle card deck, the Sparkle and Shine Oracle cards. These are downloadable. You can download them by going to my website, www.healwithheatherkristen.com. I will put all that information in the posting for these oracle readings. If you need personalized readings, please contact me via my website. I also do chakra clearings, distance Reiki, and coaching sessions. So if you need any guidance on your career, your love life, your healing path, please contact me. I specialize in past life, not regressions, but past life readings to give you all the details of your past lives that will help you heal your present and create a wonderful future for yourself. So I hope you enjoy the readings, and I will see you back here in August. Hey Cancer, happy July. Okay, your cards. Broken Open, The Power of Purpose, and Into Me I See. Okay. So purpose was the main card that really stood out to me as I was looking at your cards and meditating on them. The power of purpose. Your month really feels like things as far as your prosperity are coming into either alignment or you're going to figure out what is right for you. Okay, if you take a look at every single one of these cards, number 8, number 18, and number 28. So you are manifesting prosperity. And from what the cards and the energies are telling me, it all relates to your purpose, your soul's purpose. Now, it's kind of at the beginning stages for you of realizing your soul's purpose and integrating that into your life, and so you can create this amazing, prosperous life. And it starts with some inner reflection, which is going to be your first step this month. One of the first things for you to do is look inside yourself. Look inside yourself and figure out what you really want, where you're really happy, where you're unhappy, things that you want to let go from your life, things that you want to learn. But primarily it's what life do you really want, okay? And this is not a life that other people are telling you to live or that you think you should be living because of, the way you were brought up or what people have told you you should do, or you need to fit into a certain mold, okay? For Cancer, you're often quite go with the flow, and that energy has kind of permeated you. But at this point in time, you really need to basically stand up for yourself and say, okay, no, this is exactly what I want. If you know what you want. Sometimes that's the tricky part. And so this Into Me I See card is telling you to really take time for yourself this month and figure out what it is that you want in your life. What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to do with your life? Maybe there are aspects of your life that you're absolutely happy with, that you love and that bring you joy. But maybe there's other aspects that don't align, that you're unhappy with, that you don't feel fulfilled. And those are the things that you want to create and then you want to manifest. So even though I said prosperity, it's along the lines of not necessarily prosperity, but abundance as well. And abundance is abundance of everything and a overflow of everything in your life, not just money, not just prosperity. So maybe you are very prosperous already. Maybe you have a wonderful career that you love and that's fulfilling for you, but you don't have a life or someone to share a life with. And you want to manifest a mate, you want to manifest a love, you want to manifest someone that you can do things with and love and that loves you in return. And so it's all about figuring out what you really want. Maybe, your parents, back to what I was just saying, you have a great career. Maybe your parents or, people in your life told you that, a career is the most important thing. And so you've been putting a love or a relationship on the back burner because it wasn't necessarily acceptable, or you have the belief pattern that you have this amazing career, so you can't have a life or you can't have a family. But there's something deep within you calling to you saying, I want a family, I want a love, I want children, I want this, And so you need to be honest with yourself this month and figure out what you really do want, what's really going to fulfill you, what really does bring you joy and happiness, and what is going to really make you feel amazing and whole and complete. And so that's where all of this starts. You're going to be able to manifest. You're going to be able to create because you have that strong power. To whoever is watching this, you have that strong power and ability to create and manifest a life that is amazing and that you love and that's going to bring you joy and fulfillment. But you're stuck on the, do I deserve it? Is it right for me? Am I going to be judged? Am I not going to be making someone else happy? That's a big one coming into play, okay? You're trying to make someone else happy. Maybe it's your parents. Maybe it's, a part of society that you were raised in. You have to be a certain way to fit in with everybody else. So, maybe it's not your parents, but maybe it's your friends, or maybe, your coworkers or something like that. Or maybe it's a spouse. Maybe your spouse wants a particular kind of life and it just doesn't necessarily align with you, but you're continuing down that road. So this month is all going to be focused on you figuring out if you're really happy with everything, okay? And the word tests comes to mind. So there may be some tests for you this month. Are you truly happy in the life that you're living? And the universe often poses those questions to us in the form of tests. So it brings up situations or brings people into our lives. The first thing that comes to mind is maybe someone is going to come into your life that asks you, hey, do you want this offer? And it's along the same path that you're on. And so if you're not necessarily happy with the path that you're on, or you're not completely fulfilled in the path that you're on, do you want to take this step? Is it a step toward something you know is going to make you happy? Or is it just the next step in the path that you should be on, you think that you should be on, and so you take it because, it's a should. But is it really going to make you happy? So it's kind of like the test. Or do you take ownership that, yes, I don't necessarily want to be on this path, so I'm going to say no because I'm taking a step toward me and the path that I want to be on. Hopefully that makes sense. So the word test is coming up. So you may have something like that come up for you this month, that the universe is saying, do you really want this? Or do you really want something else? Okay. The power of purpose. So this card it's in alignment with what I was just talking about. Where are you directing your focus? Okay. So you have such awesome ability to manifest and create. But what are you actually focusing on that you're manifesting and creating in your life? Okay. So take a look at what's in your life. Do you want everything that's in your life right now to stay in your life? Do you want to stay on the path you're on? Do you want to have the friends that you have? Do you want to have the health problems. Maybe you have health problems. Do you want to continue having those health problems? What do you want to put your focus on that is going to manifest? Okay, maybe you've been focusing on these negative things. Maybe you've been focusing on things you don't want, and so you're creating more of that. So this is, if you can see from this card, there is an arrow. It's kind of hard to see. What is it that you're focusing on that is manifesting in your life? Okay, everything that you have in your life, you have manifested, you have created through thought. So what does not align? How can you change that thought to make it align? Along with that, as you're going down that path, broken open, this card's telling me that you're going to have some realizations this month. Some understanding is going to hit, some bigger picture type stuff that you are going to understand where you're coming from. You might have some realizations of, okay, maybe I don't want this. Maybe I've been focusing too much on this and it's created this in my life. Going back to the health problems, maybe you have been focused too much on work or too much on, your inability to do something. Maybe you're saying, I'm not worthy. And so your body has manifested that in a particular illness. There's so many different possibilities for everyone, but the point is, you have the opportunity this month to have some amazing realizations about where you're going, what you're creating for yourself, and what truly matters in your life. So take the time, take the opportunity, really focus on getting in touch with yourself. What does the person inside of you want? What does your soul want? What do you truly know will make you happy? What will make you feel fulfilled? How can you start creating that, working to create that? Okay, those are all you really need to think about and worry about this month. It's not a lot. I mean, there it is a lot, but just the points of focusing on, what do you really want? What do you really want to create? What have you been creating for yourself? How do you need to change that? Okay, the main card reading is done. I am going to hop over to my oracle cards. Collaborate. Collaborate's an awesome card. It's all about working with others and getting out of your comfort zone, being on a team. And so tying it into your reading, maybe you need to see how others work, how others operate, how others live. And so you can join a team, like, if you have like a work team or something like that, that might be a good idea. But it could also be going out into your community, joining a fitness club where there's sport activities, joining a sport, like a team sport, going to creative classes. Maybe, there's a language school you'd like to go to, or maybe there's a craft course that you'd like to take to learn. Maybe there's, exercise groups that you could do together to meet other people. But it's basically getting out and interacting with others that are maybe outside of your sphere of who you would normally associate with, outside of your friends, meeting new people, experiencing new things, because that'll broaden your mind to how other people find joy, how other people relax, how other people live their life. And it might break open some new possibilities and some new ideas, and maybe make some great leaps for you in realizations about what's going to make you happy and feel fulfilled in your life. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else? Get plenty of sleep this month. That's about it. Okay, I will cut it off there. I hope you have a beautiful month, Cancer. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will see you back here in August.